sports on My 3.2.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us on My 3.2. I'm Andy Satowski. Let's turn to our top stories. Authorities have released the name of a 55-year-old Minnesota man killed in an early morning rollover in Olmsted County. It happened Monday morning on Interstate 90. According to the Minnesota State Patrol, John Kenworthy of Pine Island died in the crash. His vehicle was traveling eastbound on I-90 when it rolled several times. It went into the median and came to rest on the westbound side. A couple killed on Friday in an officer-involved shooting in the Twin Cities had links to Rochester. You're taking a look at the video of the high-speed chase that ensued before they were shot. It happened on Highway 212 in Eden Prairie. According to our WCCO, our CBS affiliate in the Twin Cities, the two were also charged in an earlier auto theft case in Rochester from last month. That's according to criminal complaints. They were both charged in that incident. The high-speed chase from Friday is still under investigation. In Mason City, at least one person was injured and another cited in a crash Monday morning. It happened around 10 Monday near a local fast food restaurant. Police say 76-year-old Joe Fritz of Mason City drove through a red light on 6th Street Southeast and South Federal Avenue. That caused another driver to hit him, driving Fritz's truck into a wall near Taco John's. The other driver was taken to Mercy Medical Center with injuries. The crash caused at least $20,000 of damage. Fritz was cited in the accident. A former Minneapolis police officer is pleading guilty of trying to lure girls into sexual encounters through social media. Bradley Schnickel pleaded guilty Monday in Anoka County to 5 counts of criminal sexual conduct, criminal sexual contact, or solicitation of minors. Schnickel was set to face trial yesterday in the case. Under the plea agreement, he could face nearly 12 years in prison. Last summer, Schnickel was sentenced to 1 year in the Hennepin County Workhouse and 6 years probation after pleading guilty to sending nude photographs of himself to 2 teenage girls in that county. Schnickel was fired from the Minneapolis police force last February. Authorities in Rock County, Wisconsin have released the 911 call in the case of a kidnapped infant. In it, you're about to hear the first words from the distraught family, and the first time sister is named a suspect.
Her sister was here earlier. Her sister's gone and the baby's gone.
Okay, was the sister there when she laid the baby down at 1:30?
Yeah.
Okay, so the possible suspect is
Caden
her
Powell.
sister?
Caden Powell was taken from his home when he was 4 months old. He was found safe, and 2 days later at an Iowa gas station near Interstate 80. 31-year-old Kristen Smith of Denver, Colorado is now being held in the Cedar County Jail in Tipton, Iowa. The local sheriff says she's being kept apart from the general inmate population for safety reasons. The sheriff says he doesn't feel comfortable holding Smith with other female inmates who may have seen or heard reports of the kidnapping, because many of them are mothers themselves. Well, Tyler Roney is in our Storm Team 3 forecast center. We're going to check in with him. And Tyler, this is the last day that we're going to be this cold. Am I right?
Yeah, we're going to be really getting a lot warmer starting tomorrow. Actually, no more temperatures below 0. Things will be improving very gradually starting today. Temperatures about 10 degrees warmer this afternoon than where they were yesterday afternoon. Our live eye in the sky this morning over Clear Lake shows how in about 10-15 minutes the sun will be rising. We'll have sunshine today, and then cloud cover returns tonight along with some snow chances. We mentioned the temperatures being extremely cold. It's 18 below right now in Forest City at the middle school, but notice how the wind chill is the same as the temperature. Well, that's good because the winds really aren't that strong this morning. Our weather story for Tuesday, still sunshine out there, snow tonight, and we are looking forward to a warmer week. As far as current temperatures outside, many places now dropping to around 20 below 0. That being Mason City, Austin, Albert Lee, and Forest City. So again, very, very dangerous temperatures. And the wind chills are in the 20s below 0, but many places aren't too far off from the air temperatures because of the winds not being too strong. Now, as we go into later on today, we'll be 10 degrees warmer, but then we'll be getting even warmer than that on Wednesday as well as on Thursday. So we'll talk all about that. Also, how much snow we'll be seeing as we go into tonight into tomorrow morning as well in just a little bit.
I cannot tell you how excited I am for that forecast. It just makes me feel all warm inside.
It's going to be so much nicer than we are right now.
All right. Thanks so much, Tyler. Well, nearly 2 weeks after the final flight left Mason City's municipal airport, the city is working to attract a new air service to the North Iowa area. Great Lakes Airlines pulled out of Mason City and several other communities because of a shortage of pilots. That's left the local airport rushing to fill the void. The Mason City Airport Commission met on Monday, and at this point, they don't have anything concrete to report. The Department of Transportation is in the process of putting together plans to bring a new airline to Mason City. The head of the commission board says they hope to see some bids come in soon. All paperwork needs to be submitted by the end of the month. A bill to change stun gun training laws in Iowa is moving through the legislature. A 3-member subcommittee unanimously approved a bill Monday which would require all Iowa law enforcement officers to go through standardized training. The Senate Judiciary Committee is expected to take up the proposal today. Currently, the state does not have standardized training for stun guns. The bill would order the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy to establish rules for using the devices and design a safety course that addresses when it's appropriate to use stun guns. And Iowa Governor Terry Branstad says he will not fire Iowa Department of Human Services Director Chuck Palmer following the closing of an Iowa juvenile home. This comes after a state senator said Palmer should be fired over the mismanagement of the Toledo home. Branstad defended Palmer at his weekly press conference Monday morning, saying he's doing a good job and has appropriately handled all the issues surrounding the now closed juvenile home.
It's a very difficult job to be the director of the Department of Human Services. He's uniquely qualified for this position, and he's handled it very well over a lot of years and handled a lot of difficult situations.
Branstad says the staff at the Iowa Juvenile Home is responsible for the mistreatment of girls, not Palmer. Well, coming up, we're talking about some good news for fantasy football enthusiasts. We'll be right back.
You're watching My Morning News on My 3.2.
Welcome back, everyone. Jay Brooks from Kiss Country is also with us this morning. You made it in. You made the call in.
Well, of course.
We had some difficulties there.
We're all good now.
Okay, good. Glad to hear it. Just kidding. Well, today we're going to be talking about fantasy football this morning, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
I know you're kind of a big fan of that.
I like
a little
football.
bit. All right. Well, an Iowa Senate committee has approved a plan to allow sports fans to win money in fantasy sports leagues. Currently, Iowa law does not allow people to play fantasy sports for money. And these games, which are offered by major sports teams and other online outlets, as you know, invite people to draft a list of real players for an imagined team. Those in support of the bill say it does not expand gambling, but will just put Iowa rules in line with other states. The bill will now move to the full the full Senate for a vote. So I want to know what you think about this.
It was illegal to begin with?
I guess so. It must have been. But I mean, what do you think about this? Oops. Did you just reveal some information that you probably shouldn't?
They can't track it. It's all cash.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. So, I mean, I want to know what your fantasy league and how that all works. I haven't gotten into it. I would like to, but I just feel like I don't know enough about it.
Well, it's just a bunch of buddies and I get together. That's it. And I'm only kidding about the money. but there's like a traveling trophy that we have.
Okay.
It's like 3 foot tall.
All right. Well, how did you do this past season?
I didn't win the trophy.
You didn't win the trophy? Did you just do terrible?
Yeah.
You probably drafted a lot of Vikings players.
Well, no, I know better, but I just didn't draft the right ones.
Yes, you do know better. You should have taken some from Green Bay, I think.
What?
Yeah, you probably should have picked some players from Green Bay.
No, I didn't take it. No, that'd be the last people I'd take. Well, besides the Vikings, yeah, that'd be the last one that I'd take.
All right, fair enough. Well, thank you so much, Jay, as always, and we will see you again hopefully tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
All right, stay with us. Tyler has your full forecast next.
Did you hear some fun pitter-patter there just now?
I did. Was your heart racing?
A little bit for the stumper.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a little nervous, but I'm doing really, really well this week, so bring it on.
Well, you got, well, you're 1-0, which is good.
Yeah.
It's a great start.
Oh, right, because it's my Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how we do on Wednesday. Maybe you'll be 3-0 by then.
No, I'm gonna have a great week. Great week.
That's the positive attitude we need to have.
There we go. Yeah, you might as well be positive, even though it's still the beginning of the week. Got a long way to go.
Outside.
It's still cold outside.
Still terrible outside.
But it's going to get better.
It will. We'll discuss that. That's true. We have a lot to look forward to. Here's our stumper question for today. It says, this weather variable is measured with the with the unit octa, OKTA. See, here's the thing. Like when they make the stumper questions, this font is good enough for a 7-year-old with eye problems because I can't really read that. Like why are the letters that squished together?
I don't really know, but somebody with not 20/20 vision, probably the 21 as it gets better.
Yeah, that's how I read it almost because that makes no sense, but it does once you read it, once you squint and my eyes hurt. But is it a dew point? Is it dew point, humidity, cloud cover, or pressure tendency?
Oh goodness, I might not get this one.
Well, now think about it a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Well, I mean, think about do you know what some of those are already? Like what the units are?
No.
Okay.
Nope, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm going to take a stab in the dark a little bit later on.
Okay.
So I got to think.
Well, let's go look outside at our live eye in the sky this morning. Oh, well, I mean, you know what? It's one of them. That's Clear Lake, but it's nice out, right? Not so much. It's cold out.
It's very cold. But
we have sunshine, and temperatures are in the teens below zero. Some places the 20s below zero. Not pleasant at all, but we factor in the winds, and now the wind chills are in the 20s below zero. Although very far east, that's starting to get a little bit better, only the single digits below zero. Warmer weather is just off to the west. It will be here starting tomorrow. We are going to warm up a little bit today, but not very much. The big warm up will be on the way tomorrow. And as you notice off to the northwest, snow will be here, as you see in North Dakota right now. That will be here overnight. 3D weather flight, high pressure in control, warm front lifting through later on tonight, and that will help temperatures go up throughout the overnight hours. Hard to believe that tomorrow morning it will be about 7-8 degrees, and right now we're at about 20 below zero. So that's already about a 25-degree temperature warm up. Overnight, warm front lifts through, cloud cover gradually increases, snow developing ahead of that cold front. Not going to see a lot of snow, but we will see enough to amount to about an inch or so generally across the region. So we'll have temperatures today in the teens for many, some places the lower double digits, sunshine, overnight snow developing generally after midnight, and temperatures will be going up throughout the overnight hours, and tomorrow the 20s, light snow in the morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies the rest of the day. 7-day weather forecast, 30 on Thursday, partly cloudy on Valentine's Day. Ironically, we'll have a temperature drop. I think that's pretty fitting for Valentine's Day, perhaps. You know, a lot of cold hearts out there. I don't know. Saturday, we'll have a few chances of snow, and then we'll be back in the lower 30s on Sunday and Monday. Here we go, Storm Team Stumper. This weather variable is measured with the unit octa.
Okay, well, octa means like 8.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
that's I'm just kind of talking through this. You know, that doesn't really help me much in this, but I'm just going to go with cloud cover.
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Way to go.
Yay.
So they measure like that. So it's 8 spots, and then when it's like all clear, it's sunny. When it's all 8 are filled and it's cloudy, and in between, that's how you get your partly cloudy and mostly cloudy and all that stuff.
That is very cool. You learn something new every day.
2-0.
2-0. Hashtag 2-0 winning.
Trivia Tuesday.
Trivia Tuesday. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, we'll be back in just a moment. We're checking in with AJ for My 3.2 Sports.
Okay, sure.